Egypt take apart Cameroon 86-74. Let me just talk about this. So Egypt, they just stomped on Cameroon. Like, I mean, it was especially in the second half. I saw this game. Cameroon just came up slow in the second half, beginning of the third quarter, and they just had a scoring slump in the whole quarter. And that's just when the floodgates on Egypt just came, and they just went in and just went for the kill. And this game was just neck and neck when I saw it. In the first half, especially first quarter, second quarter, that's when the majority of the lead changes happened. There was no lead change in the second half as Egypt were on top. They led the whole second half. It's only the first half which was competitive. I don't know the type of basketballs Cameroon were playing. They played high intensity in the first half. Going into the second half, they just couldn't keep up. Egypt, they racked up in the rebounds department, 39 total rebounds. Egypt shot 48% from the field, 57% on 2-point field goals, 34% from deep, 60% from the line. Despite shooting like that, I feel like Cameroon just let this game go as they weren't able to pick the shots well in this third quarter. The first and second quarter is just competitive. It's just that they just didn't have the momentum to keep up. But all in all, they shot pretty well from deep, 40% from deep. That's on the Cameroon side, 46% on 2-point field goals. The overall field goal percentage for the Cameroon side was 44% and 70% from the free throw line. But the thing that worried me a lot is the amount of turnovers that the Cameroon side have, like 19 turnovers and 19 fouls. Although the Egyptian side, they led in fouls with 22 fouls. It's funny to me how these teams are winning right now in this window. A team can win and they can lead in fouls. So it's pretty crazy. So points from turnovers, Egypt took that with 15 points from turnovers. Fast break points, Cameroon were really capitalizing on that with 27 fast break points. Second chance points, Egypt 11 second chance points. Points in the paint, Egypt just made sure to fully capitalize on that. They went inside and they were scoring inside in high volume. And points from the bench, you can see the bench depth of Egypt came alive in this game with 33 points. And the biggest lead Egypt had was 21. And 9 lead changes. They dominated this game for 28 minutes. So you can see there was no point like Cameroon were going to at least one up them, especially in the second half. But this game was just a seesaw in the first half. Just the second half, Cameroon just dropped the ball in the third quarter, and it all went downhill. They dug themselves in a hole, and they weren't able to get out. So if you're not able to get out of the hole, and the other team is scoring, that's not a good look for you because the points just keep piling on, and you're not able to cut the deficit and be able to bring this game close and make it close. So the Egyptian side just came out pretty well, guns blazing. We've got Ehab Saleh, 28 minutes played, 13 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. He struggled with 3 personal fouls, 2 turnovers. He racked up 4 steals, had a plus minus for +8. We had 3 players scoring 10 points or more. They've got Assem Marie, 24 minutes played, 19 points, 88% shooting from the field. He was almost perfect from shooting from the field. He didn't make a 3. Then he had 9 rebounds, 2 assists, struggled with 4 personal fouls, 4 turnovers, 1 steal and 2 blocks. So he was actually everywhere. It's just that he wasn't able to at least make sure to defend and be able to at least take care of the basketball because he had 4 turnovers. So that was actually something that he needed to look at in that game. But overall, it was a good game by the Egyptian side. Egypt, they play well, and they had to bounce back because they lost. They were almost losing that game to Tunisia, but they won it. It was a pretty close matchup, and the previous game was decided by 6 points. I believe it was 67-61 Egypt. So Egypt is just looking strong in this window, and honestly, I feel like they can go all 3 games. They could go 3-0 in this window. But hopefully we're able to see other teams, challenge Egypt the way the teams have challenged Tunisia. All the other teams have challenged, Cape Verde, Angola, Senegal, because we have a lot of great matchups to see. And knowing for a fact that Zamalek, they were the BL champions last season. They got knocked out in the semis by Tunisia. They got their revenge on Tunisia. So then having Egypt, stomp on Cameroon, especially in the second half. The first half was just seesaw, but the second half it was actually like a one-sided beatdown on the Egyptian side. I don't know what the Egyptian team did in the second half, but what they did in that game was just something else. So I expect more of these performances. I mean, tell me what you think in the comments, because this game, the Egyptian side just look pretty dominant this window. So yeah, man, that's my take on it. So if you guys like the video, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that bell so that YouTube can automatically notify you when I upload a video. I'll be dropping such videos moving forward in the FIBA window, and hopefully hit that bell. If you hit that bell, you'll be able to be notified, and like the video, smash that like button, it helps me out a ton. And I'm out. I'm gonna see you guys in the next upload.